The altar of burnt offerings he made of hardwood, a square altar, 5 cubits long, 5 cubits wide, and 3 cubits high. And he puts horns at its 4 angles made of the same, plating it all with brass. And brass was used for all the vessels of the altar, the baskets and the spades, the basins and the meat hooks and the fire trays. All the vessels he made of brass, and he made a network of brass for the altar under the frame round it, stretching halfway up. The 4 rings for the 4 angles of this network to take the rods. The rods he made of hardwood plated with brass. He put the rods through the rings at the opposite sides of the altar for lifting it. He made the altar hollow, bordered with wood. And he made a washing vessel of brass and a brass base, using polished brass looking glasses given by the women who did work at the doors of the tent of meeting. To make the open space, he put hangings on the south side of the best linen, 100 cubits long. There are 20 pillars, and their 20 bases were brass, and the hooks of the pillars and their bends were of silver. And for the north side, hangings 100 cubits long, on 20 brass pillars and brass bases with silver hooks and bends. And on the west side, hangings 50 cubits long, on 10 pillars and 10 bases with silver bends. On the east side, the open space was 50 cubits long. The hanging on one side of the doorway were 15 cubits long, on 3 pillars with their 3 bases. And the same on the other side of the doorway. On this side and on that, the hanging were 15 cubits long, on 3 pillars with their 3 bases. All the hangings were of the best linen. And the bases of the pillar were of brass. Their hook and the bends round the top of them were of silver. All the pillars were ringed with silver. And the curtain for the doorway of the open space was of the best linen, with designs of blue and purple and red and needlework. It was 20 cubits long and 5 cubits high, to go with the hanging round the sides. There were 4 pillars with their bases, all of brass, the hooks being of silver, and their tops and their bends being covered with silver. All the nails used for the house and the open space round it were of brass. This is the price of the making of the house, even the house of witness, as was valued by the word of Moses for the work of the Levites under the direction of Ithamar the son of Aaron the priest. Bezalel the son of Huri, the son of Hur of the tribe of Judah, made everything as the Lord had given orders to Moses. And with him was Aholiab, the son of Ahisamach, of the tribe of Dan, a designer and a trained workman, expert in needlework of blue and purple and red and the best linen. The gold used for all the different work done for the holy place, the gold which was given was 29 talents and 730 shekels in weight by the scale of the holy place. And the silver given by those who were number of the people was 100 talents and 1,775 shekels in weight by the scale of the holy place. A beka, that is, half a shekel by the holy scale for everyone who was numbered. There were 603,550 men of 20 years old and over. Of this silver, 100 talent was used for making the bases of the pillar of the holy place and of the veil, a talent for every base, and 1,775 shekels of silver was used to make the hooks for the pillars and for planting the top of the pillars and for making their branches. The brass which was given was 70 talents, 2,400 shekels. For he made the bases of the doorway of the tent of meeting, and the brass altar, and the network for it, and all the vessels for the altar, and the bases for the open space, all round and for the doorway, and all the nails for the house and for the open space.